Hello, I'm with Dr. Munk beneath Nanjid. She's working as a doctor in Ireland and she's my best friend too. Munk is from Mongolia. I would like to know about her country's traditions, history, customs, religion, etc. San Vino Munk. Welcome, Munk.
Sandano, Dr. George Leslie, and thank you for greeting me in my mother tongue, Mongolian. So I'm from Mongolia, as he said. Our country is a Central Asian country situated between Russia and China, and we are a democratic country since the fall of USSR in 1991, and before that for 80 years we were a Soviet country annexed by Russia at that time. So currently we speak Mongolian. It was always our official language, and we write in Cyrillic.
What about your religions now practicing?
So traditionally our religion was shamanism. It still is. It's very popular.
What is shamanism?
Shamanism is an animist religion. It was present in every continent before the arrival of monotheist religion, and it's belief in nature basically. So you believe that every natural element has soul, so air, rocks and water, and of course all the insects and all the animals.
So there is any worshipping methods or rituals?
Yeah, we have rituals. Yeah, we the mountains. There's they're sacred, and some mountains they can't be climbed, for example. Yeah, so you can't. Of course, so it's very reasonable because. If you believe in nature, then you won't dump, garbage and all that. So it has a practical.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah. So, do you have any any other religions like priest or some people there?
No, we don't have monotheist religion. So Buddhism would be the second popular religion. It was introduced by Tibet in the 16th century. So we have a Tibetan Buddhism very popular in Mongolia. We have many monasteries, yeah.
So which is your capital?
Our capital is Ulaanbaatar.
Ulaanbaatar.
And we are only 3.2 million Mongolians living in Mongolia, and nearly third or half of them concentrated in Ulaanbaatar.
I heard from our school textbooks that Genghis Khan from Mongolia.
Yeah, exactly. So Genghis Khan is a Mongolian warrior, and he's very much present in our culture, and he's everywhere. He's worshipped and respected and spoken, and there's a lot of books and.
Yes.
So we're now living in a peaceful period of our history. So we don't use archeries in everyday life, but there's a sport, of course, archery for women and men.
No, what I'm asking, I'm not telling about making a war against anyone.
No,
but
I mean,
traditionally,
it was an art. Yeah, it was an art. Archery was very popular at the time of Genghis Khan. It's still very much popular, but it's a sport. Yeah. So,
and music and dances. And you wear, I think I saw some photographs like long gowns, females wearing colorful gowns and males wearing turbans like caps or something. It is in Mongolia.
So our traditional costume is called dej.
What's that?
Dej.
Dej. Yeah.
And it's similar for women and men. It's basically a very long robe. And the pattern changes between men and women, and the way that you put the belt. So the belt is very important. It's different between men and women.
Belt. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. And what about your caste system? I'm from India, and we have a caste system strong. So do you have any caste system?
No, we don't have any caste system. Only economical social differences between people, but no caste system. Especially, it was never present and the Soviet Union suppressed all the different facts. They tried to suppress, but it never happened. The difference between classes.
So do you want to go back to the Soviet Union era, or you want this type of life?
Not at all. So I was born in the 80s. So I was very small when it was still Soviet Union. But it's when I hear from my mom and my grandparents, it wasn't good period at all. So I don't wish that we go back to that.
Yeah.
I don't wish to be, invaded by Russia again or by China, and to be imposed their dictatorship. So even if we are not the most wealthy country in the world, at least we have some degree of freedom, and it is very, very important for us.
To war and your policies, I really appreciate always. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Munk.
Thank you, George.
And lastly, so how will you show your, like a traditionally Japanese bow, and Indians will say namaste.
We would.
Could you just do for me?
So.
Yeah. No problem.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Or if you give someone food, for example, tea for guests. So this is very. We support our elbow with the one hand, and we reach with the other hand like this. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No
Thank you very much,
yeah,
Munk.
Thank you.